double down on their 1984 ass policy. Persona, and no, not the persona that you love. I'm talking about Persona, the system that Discord uses for its quote-unquote identification process. Well, when in reality, what they're really doing is storing all your info like your info cattle, so then they can send you off to a butcher who will harvest all of your info and distribute it to data collectors, secret agencies, yada yada. You know how it is. Well, such a system was put in place to quote-unquote protect.
Alright, so... Yeah, I fuck with that picture. Look at the Steam Deck right there. What does he have right there? That looks like Control. Ooh, I fuck with that game. If anyone hasn't played Control, buy that shit. It's good. Play it, please. Steam Deck, it played okay, but you have to lower the settings like heavy. The fans kick on like really bad because it still wants to, I guess, make more graphics for the shit that you pick up. I don't know. A good thing I have no friends to talk to over Discord. That's so sad. That is so sad. I would, if this was like earlier, I might have been like,
the children,
hey,
or so it's claimed. Right, and as you can imagine, you know, with us being Americans, and yes, I consider myself American, even though all of you keep laughing at me legal, you know how we are. The UK Safety Act gets passed.
Fucking shit. Let's see, where'd that comment go? There was a comment down here. This one right here. And they said Stoat and Matrix. So I asked my friends.
That faces an extreme amount of backlash. So it should come as no surprise that Discord also received an insane amount of backlash. So much so that they had to address it on social media in a lengthy post, explaining to everyone, no, we're not collecting your data, and never even gets stored. Outright lying to every single person's face. Remember when I told you? Remember when I said, don't take them at their word? Well, this popsicle stick was right, because security researchers claim Persona, the provider behind Discord's UK verification experiment, performs 269 individual verification checks on user data, including those for terrorism and espionage. You have to keep in mind, remember, in places like the UK, posting memes could be considered terrorism or an attack. I highly doubt that this service has caught on to any actual legitimate terrorism. For all we know, they're probably spying on 4chan-esque memes, taking them serious, wasting value.
His artwork is so fucking ugly. I'm sorry. I love this guy. He complains about fucking Nintendo all the fucking time.
Valuable resources.
He complains about Nintendo all the fucking time. His live chats are funny because he just be cussing and being rude as shit to all his comments. He has a nice side and everything, but it's just like if you're being dumb stupid, then he's gonna call you out. Oh, what was that other YouTuber? I fuck with him too. He not new, but he's been around. So I watched that video. God, didn't finish that one. Where'd it go? Pure greed, Nvidia shit. God, man. They just do so much content, man. It's honestly. But he likes to do it from a side of like, not negativity, but like an angry consumer. And I appreciate that because you could be positive, and I can look into it. The fact that Pokemon was dropped for $20, shit, man. A legal way for me to support and be helpful, yes. Oh, that's nice. If they brought Freakstyle back to PlayStation, Big E, if they got, oh my God, man. EA Big, if they brought back EA Big, man, they would make a good amount of money. I'm not advertising for this to be fucking $20 because it's not worth $20. If anything, I can go down to $15. I would pay $15 for that. I paid like $60 to get that on eBay. So let's just say this. I found my own fucking PlayStation 2 at Ma's house. I got the controllers. I had to get a new fucking like cord and everything. What? Camera stay. Please? Technique? Yes. All right. So I got the controller. I got all the stuff, adapters and whatnot. And then the old disc I had, it wouldn't run. So then I tried to go the other legal route, and I finally got the disc, and I was like, why would I ever open this at this point? You know, I don't want it to. I don't want to disrespect it, and that's why I have like I love CDs. I love physical media, but I am so, because I work at a museum, I'm so like protective of things now. And Mom, Askaya, Dad, I'm sorry. Papa Askaya, I really wish I protected my shit when I was younger. Thank you for at least, now I understand it. But at the same time, after spending all that money to just play this game, which took me like 2, 3, 4, almost a month, because all the cords and all the stuff that I needed to get my PlayStation to work on modern TVs and modern media and stuff like that, or what I wanted to do with it. I ended up spending like $120, and after $120, I was just like, why the fuck did I do this? And then I figured out how to emulate. I figured out how to fucking emulate the shit, and I was like, damn, I should have did this originally. So at this point, it's just like you can jump through all these hoops. Why the fuck would I? I was gonna tie that back to what's happening now, but I just got on a different tangent. Probably that companies aren't to be trusted.
And time and collecting everyone's data to capture just about nobody. But things get a lot more interesting. See, in this post from Chibi Reviews, breaking censorship news,
Chibi?
hackers allegedly expose code that was being used for age verification that Discord was going to use.
That's them pedophiles
Persona's
and sex
exposed
offenders.
code compares your selfie to watch list photos using facial recognition, screens you against 14 categories of adverse media from mentions of terrorism and espionage, and tags reports with code names from active intelligence programs consisting of public-private partnerships.
Just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
This isn't about protecting kids
Did not
anymore.
age
This
well,
is
did
mass
it?
surveillance. Understand that. If you didn't think they were storing any of your goddamn data, you're a fucking moron. How else do you think they're supposed to draw comparisons to millions upon millions of other faces to get a recognition of any sort?
I just want to say that companies, you cannot be trusted. All the patents that have happened over the years, NVIDIA with their graphics cards, fucking corporations and companies. You might like an indie game and whatnot. That company got shut down. It's done. The shit they did to fucking Halo. You're not gonna sit there and tell me that this Halo isn't for me. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna come in here with Halo 4 and be like, oh yeah, everything that you just fucking learned, y'all ain't Prometheans. What did Guilty Spark say? He said, you are Prometheans. You are the children of the children and whatnot. Literally, they put. And what's funny as fucking that is they tied it back. Basically, they didn't reference it maybe, or they didn't. But the inspiration in my eyes that I got from it, not inspiration, but it's like Native Americans oral stories and whatnot. Shit is passed down. Like you have inheritance, but the way it pushed felt so like this is your property. What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? This is your property. You better sit up and own it. But if you don't own it, they're not going to feel obliged to give it back. Ain't no way the kindness in people's hearts can be conveyed in corporations. You got to force them. Power only accepts power. Acknowledges itself. Tokyo Ghoul. There's another anime I was thinking. Like, if you want to sit at the table, you got to fucking force it. Agni something. Forgot what it was called. But anyway.
That data is stored.
Take that.
Your face is your fingerprint. This isn't about protecting anyone. This is about cracking down on freedoms bit by bit. I'm often told, oh, you're a fearmonger, Frit. That's all you do. You fearmonger. You don't try to understand the greater outcomes of a service like this. But then I really sit back and I think, what is the benefit to scanning everybody's face in the world? What do you get out of monitoring just about every single person's online presence? Well, that's a very hard question to answer because we're not a government body, are we? Entire government bodies are interested in monitoring you. Companies are interested.
This is Discord office. I didn't even notice that. That lady...
monitoring just about every single person's online presence. Well,
I would love to work in this environment, but I just want to know what this food is right here. Oh, it's a tea. It's a tea ceremony.
Monitoring just about every single person's online presence. Well,
there's a lot to unpack right here. I don't know if they know. I don't even know if I'm right. This looks like, I'm going to say Chinese tea. Japanese, or I can't tell much from that. But what I want to say is that she is holding the cup in a way that if you hold the cup with two hands, and if I remember correctly, you're being more respectful because that is your elder pouring tea for you. But if you can hold it with one hand, but they don't like to do it like that. That's interesting. They could be married. He has a ring on.
That's a
I don't know what that bottle
very
says.
Hard question to answer because we're not a government body, are we? Entire government bodies are interested in monitoring.
And then we get the fucking chicken nuggets. God fucking damn it, be healthy. Stop flipping the food pyramid above. I'm trying to be healthy, and y'all keep telling me I can eat steak every single day. I don't want to die when I'm 40. I want to at least, not do that. That'd be nice. What is this, Big Mac?
Companies are interested.
So even recycling was monitored, basically. Not the way we wanted it to be. I'm not asking for regulation on that. I just want more understanding. If you make red, green, it's does the dumb person that can't articulate or frickin' read choose the green bin, the blue bin, or the red bin? What fits in the square hole? Is that how they're really, taking our data down?
And monitoring
That's
you.
how they're doing it?
Politicians would love to monitor you. And they would love to have a face.
That is a weird, ugly keyboard, but it looks comfortable, except for my palms. I got a, shitty fucking palm thing.
Attached to it. Because behind the scenes, these guys are doing...
Ew.
You.
I
and they
can't
would love
keep...
to have a face
first of all, I can't keyboard like that.
Because behind the...
What? I just want to, eat the keyboard. That looks like candy to me.
These guys...
Run, stop, return.
Are doing all sorts of research on humans like we're goddamn lab rats. But most importantly, this is merely the beginning of internet policing. They want to know who you are because in case you ever make a meme, or, like me, actively ducking ice in America, they want your face. They want to build a society where there are repercussions for posting. They've always wanted this. The UK has actively pushed hard for policies like that. And even though America's the greatest country in the world, we're simply not the only country or the only superpower in the world. So companies like Discord...
This is the most cringe fucking Discord party I've ever fucking seen.
Country or the only superpower in the world. So companies...
What are they listening to? I want to know what the fuck they're listening to in this.
The only country or the
I want to know what the
only
fuck
superpower in the world.
I bet it's just beats.
So companies like Discord or Microsoft, they will meet...
I have no problem with going to the club occasionally and whatnot. I won't go every single fucking day of the week or a month, honestly. I will go months on end without going to fucking a club or a bar. My issue is when they fucking blind me. One of the issues, they had that Rhode Island club that got fucked over years ago for space issues. There are clubs still today that don't have the proper licensing to use laser projection. Lasers, projection, fucking regular projection and whatnot. If you stare into the sun if you stare into this light, any light, if I just look at this computer for fucking ends on end, something's going to happen. Something's going to react, right? So you add a higher density of light to my retinas. You're not a good club owner if you don't get shit calculated. But that got into the dumb aspect of let's make everything. That was like 2000s. Let's make everything easier user based. Let's just drop mad product that is easier for users to use. But then they realized that doesn't make the money. Let's make the money from subscriptions and charge the user to use our subscription services and our projectors. PS5 just did that shit. So if you want to try to fix your PS5, what do you have to do? Send it in. They already were doing that. But it's just like, it's gotten to the point where after warranty expires, they make sure that you still rely on them. Because the shit will break as soon as you try to fix it yourself. Example, laser projectors at my job. If I even try to open up the fucking control panel, the side of it, something will trigger. Something will let it know, the system know, the server know that side panel has been opened. And if
the
you don't
needs
figure that
and
out,
the demands of the government, while also benefiting themselves off such policies. And that's why you see Discord now implementing it. It's not like Discord woke up one day and said, we care about kids. Amid privacy concerns,
we don't care about the fucking kids. Native, black, white, any other country, Hispanic kids, especially. Hispanic kids been getting wrapped for years. Like, black people and Hispanic kids have been getting, as soon as you fucking turn of age, as soon as you get like one hair on your armpit, niggas sense it. And I use that word heavily. I use that N-word heavily because it's not people of color. It's the ignorance that can't read. It's the people that have hate in their heart. If we could figure out how to use that word to describe them, the people that have so much hate in their heart, I'm going to go to Kingdom Hearts. Like, you got darkness in your heart because you need to chill the fuck out. If we could figure that out, then we'd be better, but then we would still have to check ourselves. And that's the issue.
surrounding
America's lazy. The world is lazy. We really are. We don't like to do shit until shit happens. And until... I'm not going to go into that because I've been watching Darwin Incident.
Persona, a report from the independent publication called The Rage highlighted findings from 3 security researchers who discovered exposed code at a U.S. government-authorized endpoint, along with 2,456 files showing an interface that pairs facial recognition with financial reporting. However, Persona CEO Rick Song confirmed to Ars Technica, that the company doesn't have any government contracts, while The Rage notes that the exposed code appears to be powered by an open AI chatbot. Song is in active communication with one of the researchers who discovered the exposed code, which has since been removed.
So this is the ultimate endgame chair I've landed on, and it's called the Libernovo Omni chair. I throw up my back constantly, and I'm in my 20s, so I can't even imagine what the future is going to look like. So I am actively really trying to focus on
proper. We're going to end this video. That just kind of ruined the video. They've been trying to sell us gaming chairs for a while. One day I'll be able to afford an office chair, not a gaming chair. Just something for lumbar support. I don't sit at home too much or game too much that I need a standing desk. Standing desks are cool, but yeah. If you can just get something that supports your back nicely, if you can get something that you can put your feet up on. I got a bucket right here. I literally put my foot up on this bucket. I soak my feet in, put my feet up on, and then maybe clean like a car part on at the same time. I don't fucking know. My dirt bike parts. Yeah. Take care of your fucking self. Because I look like shit and you don't want to look like me. Have a good day. Yois.